tugging on his shirt tail, keeping his head down. He won't look up 'cause he knows they're staring, making fun of the clothes he's wearing. No matter what he does it all wrong. He's everybody's punchline all day long. But he's somebody's someone, the apple of his mama's eye. Her love is gonna get him by. He's somebody's someone. He don't have to be everything to everyone, 'cause he's somebody's someone. Windows $1 a wash at the red light. You'd rather look away than look into his eyes. He smells like the bottle and his clothes are dirty. $1's not much, but the cost ain't worth it. So you pray that the light turns red to green. Is it really that hard for you to believe? He's somebody's someone. He was married in another life, but it killed him on the day she died. He's somebody's someone. He don't have to be everything to everyone, 'cause he's somebody's someone. The dress blues marching time, the last salute rings in the air as people protest and say they know best, instead of thinking about who's lying there. He's somebody's someone, no matter which side you're on. That's a father, that's a son. He's somebody's someone. He don't have to be everything to everyone. He don't have to be everything to everyone. But he's somebody's someone.
playing tunes that make you grin. Our music's better than it's ever been. So think of us when you need a show. We're at WIRN Intercom Radio.
Never stop drinking, girl, till I met you. I might hit every honky-tonk, yeah, before the night is through. Since you went off and left with someone else, yeah, guess I'm your fool. Still I never stop drinking, girl, till I met you. Now, girl, I hope you're happy. You'll know maybe not. You put on the next rated show, yeah, in the parking lot. Now I almost felt sorry when you was hauled by the cops. Ain't got no bail, so go rot in jail now. Pour me about 20 shots. Cause I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. I might hit every honky-tonk, yeah, before the night is through. Since you went off and left with someone else, yeah, guess I'm your fool. Still I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. Now I'm chicken picking on my air guitar. Lick for a lick to shook me all night long, yeah, I'm gonna be a star. Now the room has started spinning and I lost my mason jar. I'm drunk as hell, scream out a rebel yell, yeah, baby, let your freak flag fly. Cause I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. I might hit every honky-tonk, yeah, before the night is through. Since you went off and left with someone else, yeah, guess I'm your fool. Still I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. No, I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. I've been looking back on my life, drifting through the years, remembering all those moments, brought me pain and tears. I remember thinking then those feelings would never end. But now I can see there've been so many changes in me.
me from the way that I feel.
Can't believe this is real.
And it's almost like being in love. What a night. What a red moon. Falling in love.
Falling in love,
Falling in love.
falling in love.
This ain't no runaway train, a red hot flame that's bound to burn out. I've been there and I've done all that before, no more. This ain't no routine life with a Stepford wife just hanging around. I don't want no part of that. I'm holding on to what I've had, 'cause this is a natural high roller coaster ride that's never ending. This is a fine red wine that ages with time, just keeps getting better. May not be paradise, we fuss and fight, but I love this life, 'cause I know my heart, my soul, every time we kiss, what this is. This ain't no ball and chain wearing on my brain and dragging me down. She likes her space and not like mine. That's fine. This ain't no cheating thing. Don't need a fling to satisfy me. It took me a while to find. The more we love, the more I like it. This is a natural high roller coaster ride that's never ending. This is a fine red wine that ages with time, just keeps getting better. May not be paradise, but we cuss and fight, but I love this life, 'cause I know in my heart, my soul, every time we kiss, what this is. I don't need no dictionary, no rocket scientist. Don't need no visionary to tell me what this is. This is a natural high roller coaster ride that's never ending. This is a fine red wine that ages with time, just keeps getting better. It may not be paradise, but we fuss and fight, but I love this life, 'cause I know my heart, my soul, every time we kiss, what this is. Yeah, yeah, what this is. What this is.
Why won't he help me out? So much loss and sorrow, so much strife and pain. In the morning lonesome journey, God always holds my hand. Leaves tiny crumbs along the way when I'm in sinking sand. Those tiny crumbs, they get me there. One more step I take before I know the sadness lifts and joyfulness He makes. He said, be still and know I'm God. Not easy, but I try. These are the words I cling to every morning as I cry. The world knows me as happy, a smile upon my face. God gives His breath of life to me, saved only by His grace. He said, be still and know I'm God. Not easy, but I try. These are the words I cling to every morning as I cry. The world knows me as happy, a smile upon my face. God gives His breath of life to me, saved only by His grace. God gives His breath of life to me, saved only by His grace.
You've been out, you've been round, looking up and down, reaching out all around. But then what have you found? It's so easy once you know. Hunting high and low might not be how it's done for her heart to be won. I know it's easier said than done. Ease up, ease up, ease up into love. Ease up into love. Everyone has a way. I'd be the first to say, take a chance, dare to try. Don't let love pass you by. But if you're still alone, pushing the grindstone, now it's time to change your ways and get out of the maze. I know it's easier said than done. Ease up, ease up, ease up into love. Ease up into love. Don't try too hard, it shows. That's just the way love goes. We all have got to wait. Don't make the same mistake. Slow down and take a break. One day you'll see it will be your time to love. Time to love. Your time to love. Time to love. Love. We all have got to wait. Just slow down and take a break. Don't go on making that same mistake. Ease up into love. Ease up into love. Ease up into love. Don't try so hard, it shows. That's just the way love goes. Slow down and take a break. Don't make the same mistake. Ease up, ease up, ease up into love. Ease up into love. Ease up into love. Ease up into love. Ease up into love.
Hey y'all, this is Paige Roberts, host of the Paige Roberts Show. Be sure and stay tuned in about 30 minutes from now. It is now almost 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So be sure in about 30 minutes, stay tuned for our guest featured artist for tonight, and that is going to be American country music artist Joe Rucker, and he is host of Ernest Tubb's Midnite Jamboree, so be sure and tune in about 30 minutes.
Oh no, here comes trouble. She's putting red lipstick on. High heels got it going on. Fun filled with trouble as I buy her a double. She gives me a giggle with a hair toss and we go. She's in trouble again.
He's got a sly old grin. Long jeans, cologne on him. Singing a love song, sex appeal so strong. Softly suggesting, come over later on. He's in trouble again.
We're in trouble again. How can so much fun be a naughty sin?
Good times and laughter from the floor to the rafters.
Drinks might be flowing to the morning after. We're in trouble again. Oh, come on over here, darling. She's kinda crazy sweet.
And he's my favorite manly treat.
How do we keep secret when everyone knows? Coy innuendos from our heads to our toes. We're in trouble again. We're in trouble again. How can so much fun be a naughty sin?
Good times and laughter from the floor to the rafters.
Drinks might be flowing to the morning after. We're in trouble again.
You're drinking me under the table.
We're in trouble again. No one's gonna pick you up under the table. We're in trouble again.
At least I got you to pick up the tab.
There goes trouble. Big trouble.
Discovery country road. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, my dear lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country road. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road. I hear her voice, and in the morning hour she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road, country road. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road.
You took me to your favorite hangout. You took me a couple times around the floor. Now you want to take me farther than I care to go. But baby, what do you take me for? Take me to heart or let me go. I'm not looking for an overnight Romeo. You got a real cute smile, but you need to learn some style. You need to learn to take it slow. Take me to heart or let me go. Well, the truth is you got real potential. Or I wouldn't be here with you tonight. Call me old-fashioned, call me sentimental, but love takes time to get it right. Take me to heart or let me go. I'm not looking for an overnight Romeo. You've got a real cute smile, but you need to learn some style. You need to learn to take it slow. Take me to heart or let me go. You're a cute one and you know it, and I'd hate to see you blowing. Love takes time.
truck. The carpet smells like horse. I breathe it in and start to grin. It's the scent that I love most. Kind of fond of country bars. Love those neon lights. Western swing and steel guitars, and a girl who treats me right. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I ride for the brand, big sky above me. I'm a real steady hand. I love my mama's cooking. Ride a handsome caballo. Dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I've seen that look in a lady's eyes 100 times before. Watching silently my walk as I cross that old dance floor. She's had the rest, now she wants the best. A real live Western guy. She'll ask the question on her mind, then wait for my reply. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I ride for the brand, big sky above me. I'm a real steady hand. I love my mama's cooking. Ride a handsome caballo. I dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I've seen the girls that wanna brag to friends about their man, then tries to change him from cowboy boots to Oxfords if she can. But I'm a real cowboy. I ride for the brand, big sky above me. I'm a real steady hand. I love my mama's cooking. Ride a handsome caballo. I dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy.
Again. Once more I let you back in. I know how the story ends. I can't help myself. You'll break my heart, I know. Through my tears I watch you go. And just like it's always been, I'll say never again, again. Each time you leave, I say I've had enough. But I must be addicted to your kind of love. I swear to myself I'm gonna stand my ground. One look at you breaks my defenses down. Here comes never again, again. Once more I let you back in. I know how the story ends. I can't help myself. You'll break my heart, I know. Through my tears I watch you go. And just like it's always been, I'll say never again, again. I swear to myself I'm gonna stand my ground. One look at you breaks my defenses down. And here comes never again, again. Once more I let you back in. And just like it's always been, I'll say never again, again. And just like it's always been, I'll say never again, again.
There are candles in the windows up and down the street. And there are flags a-flying for the proud and the free. There's a Bible on the table that's been passed down to me. There's a lot of love and spirit
There's a moment of silence in the wake of tragedy. And we'll defend our freedom from sea to shining sea.
Many a story had been told round the bonfire.
A fire of passion deep down inside. Regret and tears I cannot hide.
But I have a fire burns round me.
I've thrown in dreams, emotions fight.
Memories blaze to shed a light. Bonfire ignites from within me. Light up the night celebration, festival of light, it's tradition. Burning bright, fire ignites the way. Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark, people help build it. Swirling up in smoke, all pain melts away. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Sharing warmth right in our eyes. Love in the bonfire. Love in the bonfire. I have sticks and stones, I've got old bones.
The universe is never wrong.
You're the right one to come along. Bonfires lit, burning desire.
There's no accidents in life.
We'll keep the sun alive till early morn. This bonfire's going strong, giving us strength to carry on. Light up the night celebration, festival of light, it's tradition. Burning bright, fire ignites the way. Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark, people help build it. Swirling up in smoke, all pain melts away. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Sharing warmth right in our eyes. Love in a bonfire. Love in a bonfire. It's burning in me. It's burning in me. It's burning in me.
You gotta love one
Night celebration, festival of lights, dance tradition, burning bright, fire ignites the way.
and it's all of us together.
Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark, people help build it. Swirling up in smoke, all pain melts.
And it's all of us together.
Feel the heat, sparks fly. Sharing warmth right in our
guess that you could just call me one lucky guy. 'Cause I wake up each morning with her in my life. Things couldn't get any brighter, 'cause I'm right here beside her. She's my everything and she's my world. Boy, what a girl. Man, what a woman. Yes, sir, she's my lady. Lord, she makes me proud. She has a special way about her that makes her stand out in a crowd. Isn't she something? Boy, what a girl. Man, what a woman. Well, no matter what, she always seems to understand. When I fall short of what she's needing in her man, there ain't no comparing. She just keeps on caring. What a sight to see in her blue jeans and her curls. Boy, what a girl. Man, what a woman. Yes, sir, she's my lady and she makes me proud. She has a special way about her that makes her stand out in a crowd. Isn't she something? Boy, what a girl. Man, what a woman. She has a special way about her that makes her stand out in a crowd. Isn't she something? Boy, what a girl. Man, what a woman. Boy, what a girl. Thank God she's my woman.
Just outside my window, thanks for the reminders, the pennies on the ground. Hummingbirds fly up to me when no one's around. A butterfly, he follows me everywhere I go. On my walk, on my porch, just outside my window. Are you telling me you love me when I hear you sing? Are you staying close beside me till I grow my wings? Do you come to see me to tell me you're okay? Or are you simply waiting there so we can fly away? Your gentleness and spoken word as you flutter by. Brightly colored feathers, some yellow, others green. Just like a hummingbird, your wings are aubergine. You came to me again today and floated in the air. You danced and spread your wings for me. Seems you have no cares. The butterfly still follows me everywhere I go. On my walk, on my porch, just outside my window, the butterfly still follows me.
Don't me. I think you said it enough. Let me tell you why. You only make me cry. Don't me. When I'm feeling blue and need some love from you, I know that you won't. I just want a hug. All you do is shove. All you say is don't me. I think you said it enough. Let me tell you why. You only make me cry. Don't me. You said it enough. Let me tell you why. You only make me cry. Don't me. I dreamed we were together. I knew it was forever. I was sure our love was strong. But in my dream last night, I went to hold you tight, and all you say is don't me. I think you said it enough. Let me tell you why. You only make me cry. Don't me. Don't me. I think you said it enough. Let me tell you why. You only make me cry. Don't me. Let me tell you why. You only make me cry. Don't me.
Hello, this is music producer and audio engineer John Krause, and I have a mad obsession for making studio recordings. I love mixing, producing, composing, adding guitar tracks, or just sipping coffee while you do most of the work. And I don't usually bite. You can find me online at kraussmusic.com. That's KRAUSSMUSIC.com, or on Facebook at John Krause Music. And remember, as the late great Billy Shakespeare once said, if music be the food of love, play on.
Light from the clock can read my mind.
Hi, this is John Krause, and you're listening to The Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network.
Hey, this is Steve Coughlin from Steve Coughlin with Probable Cause. We are loyal listeners and proud sponsors of The Paige Roberts Show. Check it out.
Hi there, this is Tammany Dove inviting you to the 2019 International Singer-Songwriters Association Award Show to be held in Atlanta, Georgia on Saturday, August the 3rd. This event will be open to the public and features some of the most talented singer-songwriters from all over the world. Join us for this red carpet event and after party. Find out more and reserve your ticket at www.issasongwriters.com. Hope to see you there.
Hey y'all, this is Danny Kinsey, and you're listening to the Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network.
Nothing more for me to say. My words don't mean a thing to you anyway. Scars numb the pain, so I can't feel. But there's not enough time in eternity for my heart to heal. But I'm over you, really over you. You'll never bring the sunshine to my day. I'm over you, so over you. But I'm not over the pain. There's someone else says she loves me so. But what would she think if she were to ever really know that you took my faith in love and just threw it all away? For my mistrust in you, she's really gonna have to pay. But I'm over you, really over you. You'll never bring the sunshine to my day. I'm over you, just so over you. I'm not over the pain. My weakness is your memory. Wish I didn't have to say I'm over you, really over you. You'll never bring the sunshine to my day. I'm over you, just so over you. But I'm not over this pain. I'm just not over the pain.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Paige Roberts Show. It is Tuesday, July 9th, 2019. You just heard from, right before I played my featured artist, you heard from Pennies on the Ground. That was by the Smith Sisters. We had them on not long ago, and that's part of their debut album as well. And who else did I play? Anyway, y'all should know by now. No, we played Love Can Be So Nice, Andrea Carlson. We talked to her last night on the show. She's bluegrass, and she's out of Memphis. We've been having a lot of Tennessee here lately. Before I bring my featured artist on tonight, August the 4th here in Athens, Georgia at Vega Studio, we have local singer-songwriter Hunter Flanagan's going to be doing an interview in his 1 hour show out there with me. That's going to be pretty cool. Now, he was featured on Atlanta and Company today this morning. If you happen to miss it, I think it's on his Facebook page. He's an 18 years old country music singer. So we're looking forward to that. He's been on this show with me out here on my network. But yeah, I have one other announcement. I've been saying this, and I know we have kind of merged with Phil Kranz and his Black Dog Indie Country Radio. So we are working on things. I don't know which way we're going with that yet. So I just know we have a lot of irons in the fire, right? But I'm really excited about bringing my featured artist on for tonight. And I guess I'm just going to get to the chase and bring him on. And it's country music artist Joe Rucker. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? And welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Paige. It's good to be with you. I'm doing pretty good. It's hot here in Tennessee. I'm sure it is down where you're at, too.
Yes, sir, it is. It's been near 100 degrees all week long. It hadn't been this hot in a long, not that I recall. Now, I'm sure it was last summer. But you know how that goes. I don't think, the humidity, I didn't miss it at all, but it is back. So.
Well, shoot, here in a few months we'll all be complaining about it being too cold. So, we can't ever have our way, can we?
That's right, we can't. I guess we can go ahead and give a shout out. I know you and I know Miss Legendary Margie Singleton. She's a very good friend. I love her to death. Anytime I ask her to come on, she's right there. And she said,
Actually, I'm at a picking party here in beautiful Mount Juliet, Tennessee, which is right outside of Nashville, and Margie's here too. And so she's in the other room though, and I was
really?
So I could do this interview, but she said to tell you hello and tell her all your listeners hey, and she'll talk to you next time.
Yes, we'll have to have her on again. Like I said, she anytime I've always asked her to come on, she's like right there and say yes, I will. She's got stuff in the irons in the fire too, right?
Oh yeah, she's working on a new album and got a brand new gospel song that she just got the master back on yesterday, and gonna shoot a video on it starting next week. And she's just busy. She's like the Energizer Bunny, she's about to wear me out.
Yeah, and if y'all don't know who Margie Singleton is, you need to go out there and look her up. She's just lovely to be around. Energized 80-year-old lady, so get ready.
She can run circles around me.
All right. I'm just going to have to make my way to Tennessee, I guess. Right, Joe?
That's right.
I have been planning on it. I don't know when it'll be. I'm busy here. We started doing our studio shows this year, and it's kind of taking a lot of time, but you know how that goes. I know you put together your own things with your hosting the Midnite Jamboree, so.
Yeah, we just did that this past Saturday night, and I had a good show and good turnout, and it was a thrill for me. I got to work with a lot of really great guys. Mr. Andy Reese, who's with the Time Jumpers. He was my band leader and chose all the musicians to kind of back us up that night. I'll tell you, everybody was just a who's who. Everybody's played with everybody. I mean Andy, he's been with the Time Jumpers for years, but he also has been with Reba. He was in Reba's band for about 13 years, and he plays with Mandy Barnett. So, he's been all over the place. He's done David Letterman, he's done the Grand Ole Opry, he's done Carnegie Hall, so it was a thrill just to play with him and the rest of the guys on Saturday. We had a good show.
Now, I was talking about Vegas Studio here in Athens. We have a Grand Ole Opry star coming out with us in November, and that is Travis Wetzel. Do you know Travis?
I don't know him personally, but I know who he is. Yes, I do.
And I was reading your information, and I know I had been seeing Hank Lachlan's name everywhere. I'm like, well, I know these names from somewhere, but that's where they are from, right?
Yeah. And Hank was a big part of my life from early on, and really kind of he's kind of the reason why I moved to Nashville, and he just kind of took me under his wing, and I miss him every day. He's been gone for a little while, but we still have his music and all the memories that he left us. But he was such a good guy.
About those songs, who's gonna fill their shoes, right?
Right. I tell you what, it's I don't know if some of them shoes can't be filled. I don't think. I mean, they were just such great people and great artists. The only thing that we can do is just try our best to carry on the tradition in our own way, and go from there. But I'm glad that people won't say that country is dying out, but it's not. It's alive and well. If you know where to find it and look for it, you can find it for sure.
That's right. But now the thing is, I think it's just keeping it out, keeping it up and going.
Right.
Well, I even noticed one of our local stations here, they used to play, we call them our oldies, right? But, no, not anymore. They're not playing our George Jones and things like that. So, I don't know, Joe.
There's in Nashville you got WSM that plays, all the older stuff, and of course it's the home of the Grand Ole Opry, so I think it would probably always do that. But then there's 2 or 3 little local stations around here that'll do it. There's one in Lebanon, Tennessee, where I live, which is about 30 miles out of Nashville. And we've got a little local station there, a little FM station that plays all the older stuff. That's the only thing I like to listen to when I'm in town, because, if I'm out in my car, that's what I turn it on, because, you hear Gene Watson and Earl Haggard and George and all those good.
Well, and even
songs.
Right, and even Reba, and
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. I mean, we're getting to a point now where they're calling Garth old country, and I'm just sitting there thinking,
really?
Am I getting that old? The Garth is old country,
Well,
that's the way they see it,
Wow.
And,
well, then what about Trisha Yearwood? If we're going to go that route.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, do they even know what country music is? Maybe they have. Is there anybody that has not heard of George Jones? Oh, my side.
I dare say that some of these kids coming into town now, some of the 19, 20-year-olds are just moving here.
No.
They probably don't know who a lot of these guys are, unfortunately. Because you think about it. They've grown up listening to radio within the last 10 years or so.
Oh, that's true.
And they don't play the older guys, and so if they don't play them, then they have no opportunity to learn who they are.
Who's who?
And so I try to always, try to show them who they are.
Right.
Whenever they come out to a show of mine or whatever, I'll be playing those songs, and I'm finding that there are some younger people that like it.
Mm-hmm.
They love that stuff. They just never been exposed to it. And if you expose them to it and play it for them, well, then they end up liking it. So, I think we just all need to play it more.
That's it. I think so too. And going back another generation of their parents, you don't know what their parents listen to. There again.
Right.
So, I've always been partial to country music. That's what I grew up on. That's what I like. But you know, in our era, I liked it that we could mix it all together, you know, and bring in George Jones or even AC/DC, you know, all in a mix.
Right. And the thing is, there's room enough for all of it, really.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, if you listen to commercial radio and you turn the dial from one end to the other, it don't matter whether it's a country station or a rap station or a pop station or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It all sounds the same. Every
Yes.
bit of it sounds the same. You know, you might as well be. I mean, there's no difference in the way it sounds. And it used to be back when we were coming up. The thing was, you wanted to sound different because you wanted to stand out. You know,
Right.
and it was good to be different. Now they want everything to sound, you know, the same. And
I don't get it.
It's just I think it's hurt music in general, no matter what you listen to, country or rock or what you listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's not even any good rock left anymore. You know, I mean,
Well,
it's just.
They are saying rock and roll has died out. So
Yeah.
they're really good, you know. Yeah. So
But
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, when we're gone on and not here on this earth, I mean, we're not going to have to worry about that, but I just wonder how it's going to end up being.
Right. Well, you know, unless some of these youngsters want to learn it and pick it up and carry it on, then you know, I don't see it. The music will be around in some form or fashion, but it won't be like it was when we heard it. You know.
Right.
But
Or even if it'll be around, but yeah, and I know terrestrial will probably be around and internet. Well, most everybody now goes to internet radio to find what they want because they all have their iPhones and what have you not carrying around with them listening to music. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting within the next year or so to see where music in general is going.
Right. It's a very unpredictable time right now.
It is, and such a shame. I wouldn't want to see it dying out totally, but I wouldn't think it would. I don't know.
Well, I don't think it'll die out totally, but I think maybe you'll see a resurgence in what I'm getting is people are saying the same thing I am, and they're tired of hearing everything sounding alike, and you know they're looking for something real, and that's what it is. We've lost the soul in it.
Yes.
And I think that part of it will come back around, and hopefully things will start to change. You know, the music business is always going to be cruddy, you know, because there's people ruining the business, you know, and I don't like the music business, but I love the music, you know, and so I'm all about the music, and the only thing I can do is just make the music I want to make, play the music I want to play, and just keep on doing it until somebody listens, you know, and that's all we can do.
And hopefully.
You know, and you keep hosting shows like you're hosting and playing good music, and you know, if everybody does their part like that, I believe
we have a chance.
We can turn it around.
I think so too. Well, we appreciate that. I know we just played your Over You. Do you want to talk about that song?
Yeah, that's a brand new song. You're probably the first one to play it. There,
Cool.
Paige.
Awesome.
We got it mixed up here a couple weeks back, and so we don't even have that thing out yet. So that was the new one. We've got 3 or 4 of them that are new and that we're working on. We're working on a project. Andy Reese has produced some of it, 2 or 3 of the songs on there, and then I've produced the rest of it. And it's going to be a little mix of stuff that I've written a couple of covers, and there's even a few duets on there. We're hoping to have it out by late August, early September, the whole thing, and there'll be probably about 10 or 12 songs. We've got more than that, but we're trying to whittle it down to that many. There's going to be a duet on there with Jim Glazer, who just passed away here a couple months back, and he was a legend here in Nashville. And so we recorded a song a couple of years ago and never did get it done, and bless his heart, he passed away before we could get it finished, but I'm glad we got his vocal done, and it sounded great. He sounded great on it. We've got that, and then there's another duet with me and Marty Rabin, who's the lead singer for Shenandoah. We've done a little bluegrass thing together, and so it'll be on that project also, and so we're going to have fun with it. It'll be by 1st of September or late August, so be looking for that. I'll make sure you get a copy so you can play for your listeners.
Yes, I would love to play that. I have been trying to put together my playlist. We haven't had a playlist per se. I've just been throwing music out there, but I'm getting a lot of requests sent through email, so I'm like, well, I guess since I've got all these songs, I might as well put them to good use, right?
Right.
So,
well, that'd be fun.
Yeah, so we have moved over from Blog Talk Radio. I was on Blog Talk Radio for a long time, and I moved over to Spreaker.com. I'm still trying to find my way over here, so.
Well, it's always a challenge when you make a change like that, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think
you'll get your legs on you.
Yeah, I think we've about got there now, but my thing is having to, because the volume for the mic and all is in two different places, and I have to make sure I have the mic on. I'm like, okay. Don't want to miss out on anything good, right? But
right.
I think we about got it figured out. I've been trying to get over here for 2 years, so y'all, we are here finally. But Blog Talk Radio was just getting to where their audio quality was just not all that great, and half the time it wouldn't let me play my music, my MP3. So I'm like, no. I'm like, this has got to go. So. Yep, we just took the plunge and said, okay, here we go. It was a lot of work. So I'm glad we finally got in over here. And then my buddy, I don't know if you know, I guess you know Phil Krantz probably.
Yeah, I did an interview with Phil. Oh, it's been about, I guess a year ago or so.
Wow. Cool. Well, he came to me not long ago and said, well, Paige, I was going to ask you, and I don't know why we haven't put it together until now. And he was like, well, why don't you come over on my station, and you can still keep yours over here, and we can just bounce off of each other, you know. I said, well, okay. So here we are. So we're kind of merging in together, and we'll just see where we go with it.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Yes. So I know he has his things that he does all the time, and then I have my show, and he has his in the morning, and I think it'll work out. He said I could have the times I want, so I'm like, okay. So we're working on it. It's been a work in progress, like I said, and it's all good.
Well, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad to hear it.
Now, Joe is the host of Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree. Do you want to talk about that a little bit, Joe? What? Well,
I don't host it every week, but I hosted it last week, and we had a real good show, and we kind of the people that host it kind of take turns doing it. So David's going to have me back. I'm not sure when the next time it'll be, but we different people hosted every week. I think Crystal Gale's going to be hosting it here in August sometime. I'm not sure who's doing it this next week, but it's a fun thing. It's the second oldest live radio show in the world, and it was started by Ernest Tubb 72 years ago, and they put it on after the Grand Ole Opry, and they had a lot of the Opry stars come over and play, and still a lot of them do. After the Opry's over, they'll come over and play. So,
it's a lot in putting something together. I know that. I just started my shows over here at Vegas Studio, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's major production. All right.
Yep, it is.
It's another whole ball game than radio.
Yep. All right. That's right.
Not only having to get your stuff together, now you have to get your artists together too, and get them ready to go and play in their music sets and all that. And I know we spent 2 hours Sunday beforehand, just before the show, and getting sound and all that set up. So it's something else. But it's all good. Now, are you working on anything now, Joe? What are you working on as far as music?
Well, I got that album that we're getting ready to put out. We're doing the final mixes on that, and like I said, it'll be out hopefully by the end of August, early September. And then we got a couple of dates coming up with Margie. One in October, we're doing the Duck River little venue down on the Duck River here in Tennessee, which is about 50 miles down the road. And then I'm playing in Texas.
Oh, cool.
In September the 14th, at the Llano Country Opry in Llano, Texas. And we'll be on a package show there, and Johnny Rodriguez will be on that. And I don't really remember who else is going to be on it, but I think Johnny Rodriguez is the headliner, and so I'm one of the opening acts there. So we got a few things coming up, and it'll be a fun time.
Awesome. Why don't we play another song, Joe? Let's. I have your. I don't have your Bermuda shorts, but I do have a song. Right?
All right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you want to tell us about that before we go into playing it?
Is that one you gonna play? Is Bermuda shorts?
Yeah, but unless you want a different one.
No, that's good. That's good. That's a song that I wrote a good 15 years ago or so, and Mr. Eddie Raven came in and sang on the end of it with me, and it's just a good, fun, kind of a beach song. It's good for the summer,
Well, we're the right time, aren't we?
Yeah, we sure are.
Well, let's play this and hold on the line, and we'll come right back.
All right.
All right.
Every thought I thought and every fight I fought was just to try to stay in the game. Emotions run the gamut in this game you play, but the score always comes out the same. You run to him and then you run back to me. Now you're telling me you want me to leave, but you ask for a number as I'm walking out where you can reach me if you feel the need. You can eat my Bermuda shorts or any other saying of that sort, 'cause I'll be down there with my cohorts on the sand by the sea. Eddie Raven's got Mexico, and Margaritaville is where Buffett goes. This little triangle's my place, to lose her memory. right there on the screen. But just like in a Corona commercial, that phone skipped right over the scene. And I said, she can eat my Bermuda shorts or any other saying of that sort, 'cause I'm down here with my cohorts on the sand by the sea. Eddie Raven's got Mexico, and Margaritaville is where Buffett goes. This little triangle's my place, you know, to lose her memory. Yeah, she can eat my Bermuda shorts or any other saying of that sort, 'cause I'm down here with my cohorts on the sand by the sea. Don't you know I got Mexico, but Joe knows how to live, you know. That's why Bermuda is where he goes to lose her memory. Bermuda Triangle's a good place to go to lose her memory.
And you're listening to the Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network. We are now finally broadcasting off of Spreaker.com. We may not stay here forever. And this is just a in-between, go-between kind of deal till I get situated. I'm trying to move everything to my website. So, yeah, wish me luck. Tonight I'm talking to country music artist Joe Rucker. Yeah, Joe, I like that song.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we had fun doing that thing, and it came out. Well, shoot, it's been a few years now. Sort of one of them oldies but goodies, but it got a lot of playback when it was out. I'm thankful Eddie Raven, came in and did that little line on the end there. Eddie was a hero of mine, and in the 80s when I was coming up, you couldn't turn the radio on without hearing one of his songs. I mean, you just be all over the radio, and so it's kind of fun when you grow up and you get to know these people and get to work with them.
That's right. I know I'm a small network right now, but I'm like, wouldn't it be awesome if I could get Shenandoah, or there was somebody else that I had in mind too. Who is it? I'm trying to think who sings with, God, I can't think. Richard Lynch. I'm trying to think who all sings with y'all, and I can't think of the name right off the top of my head, but,
the one who sings with Richard?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah, I'm trying.
You talking about Rhonda Vincent?
Well, Rhonda Vincent's another one.
or Billy Yates and...
Billy, yeah.
Billy.
There's another
Billy
one.
Produced one of his...
Yeah, he produced one of his albums.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago that I talked to Richard on my network too.
Richard's a good guy. He's one of us trying to keep this tradition thing going.
Yes.
And he's got a great band, and he does a good job.
Yeah, and then he has his Roku channels that he does as well on Traditionally Lynch on Saturday mornings too. So, yeah, you can pick that up on Roku channels.
Yeah, and I have Roku. I love that. That's been like the greatest little thing. You get some good stuff that you don't get on other.
I know it.
TV.
I've been tempted to switch over, but I'm bad. I'm bad, y'all. I don't like change. Not like that, but it's major when you move from another radio network to something else. So I guess I don't guess it would be any different, would it?
That's right.
So we might have to give it a try. Well, that's just the box, though, right?
Yeah, it's just a box. If you've got internet, if you've got internet, you just run it through that box, and you don't really pay anything for it,
Right.
Other than in the box. So,
Well, I have been tempted to cut my whole TV out and just do the internet. And somebody was telling me, well, you ought to do Roku.
You know, that's what I do. The only thing that I pay for, I get that Netflix thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Netflix and Roku, and then I don't have a cable bill. You know,
right?
Because I don't ever watch that stuff anyway, and a lot of it ain't fit to watch.
No, and I don't even I watch the news sometimes, but not all the time. I'm sure I could do without it.
Yeah, we could all do without it.
I know, right? And basically have it on for the background noise, but most of the time I'm listening to music and putting together shows, so half the time I'm not even in it. So, yeah.
Right.
Y'all would be shocked at how much I pay for internet and TV and everything else. Or y'all might not be shocked. I don't know. But it's ridiculous.
It is. It gets expensive. It really does.
I know I'll tell y'all, I was paying nearly $200 for everything. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, that's more than your electric bill most months.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it is.
So.
I've been trying to decide, and I may end up. I almost go there, then it's like, oh no, I'll wait.
Right.
But it's something else. But anyway, y'all don't need to hear my whole life story on radio, do you? But yeah, you know, I have been trying to get Marty to come out here and do a show with me out here at the local studio here. So
well,
maybe you ought to hop on with her, Joe, and y'all come on out and do a show out here.
Yeah, if we can get it to where our expenses are paid or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
if we can make enough to do that, then that's the key, you know, because traveling is expensive, you know. But
yeah.
we do things like that all the time. You know, we'll go do churches, you know. On a Sunday, we'll play somewhere on a Saturday night and try to do a church gig or something on the Sunday, and try to if we're traveling, we try to make the most of it, you know, kind of squeeze
right.
2-3 things into 2-3 days, you know, and.
Well, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do with Travis Wetzel, because he said the same thing. He said if I could play at a church Sunday morning and then that Sunday afternoon, I can come on over there with you and do your show. So I said, yeah.
Right. Yeah, if we can, we'll have to put our heads together and figure that out. I'll talk to Margie about it, and between the three of us, maybe we can figure something out.
Yes.
So now, are you close to Atlanta?
I'm Athens, Georgia.
Oh, Athens. Okay. Yeah.
You know Athens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been through there a couple times in my life.
Awesome.
So.
Well, I'm right here in East Athens, Georgia. I'm about maybe a little over an hour. They call us east of Atlanta. I always say south, but we're east. Don't ask me for directions, Joe. I use my GPS for everything, pretty much everything. But now, when you get lost in Athens, Georgia, and you use your GPS, now that's really saying something. But
Right.
But
Right, and you know, what do we do without those GPS?
I know. Gosh, I used to drive for Airborne, right? And so we used to before we had GPSs, that's what we had to go on was a map. Your heart.
Nobody knows how to read a map anymore.
No, they don't, and I had to learn it. They just threw me out there. All right, there you go, honey. Get out there and get your map and get to going. I'm like, okay. So that's how I learned how to read a map. I'm like, how hard could it be? But yeah, I took like a half a day. It took me over 8 hours to get out there and finally learn my way around.
Yeah.
If these kids could get out there, Joe, now and do that, oh boy.
Well, I'll tell you, they've got it easy. I mean, they wouldn't know how to survive without an iPhone. I mean, you know, they've got to, you know, we didn't even have a phone. I mean, we had to drive for miles to find a payphone somewhere, and then you had to dig up change to, you know, to make sure you had enough change for the.
Then if you found a payphone, okay.
You're right. Not only that, though, but if you had to call long distance, you were really out of luck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you had to call somebody collect, you know. You know, if you're. So it's times have really changed.
Oh, wow.
We've gotten so, you know, so spoiled. So spoiled, you know.
But I try. I'm guilty. I use the electronics, but
Oh, I do too. You know, I moan and complain about these kids, but I'm just as bad. I mean, if I lose my phone or if I go off without it, then I just think the world's gonna end. You know, somebody's gonna end up calling me, and you know, I'm not gonna be there to answer. What the world's gonna happen? You know,
I know
the whole world's gonna fall apart.
It's funny.
But that's the way that we think. You know,
it is. Anxiety sets in.
It does. You know.
We used to have to stop and ask for directions, right?
Well, see, I'm a man, so a man never stops and asks for directions. We just stay lost.
Right.
But,
right around. Right around.
We ride around and act like we know where we're going.
Right. Until we make you pull over and go in and ask.
Right.
Well, let's play another song of yours. Tell us about 150 Old Mims Road.
Oh, this is a great song. It's a true story. That's my grandparents' address there in Florida, where I'm from originally. And you know, at the time that I wrote it, both my grandparents are gone now. But at the time that I wrote it, my grandmother was still alive, but she had Alzheimer's, and so she was losing her memory. And we had moved her to an assisted living. And when we moved everything out of the house, you know, I was walking around there in the living room. See, my grandparents' place, they lived across the road from my mom and my dad. Mm-hmm. And so every day I was over there, from the time I was born until, you know, I was grown. And we had, you know, every holiday we had our meal there, you know, it was just the focal point for our family. And so it was a real special place. And so whenever we moved her out of there, and I started walking around that empty house, you know, all the memories started welling up in me, and I sat down on the brick fireplace there and wrote this song. And then when I come back to Nashville, I took it to Andy Reese, and he listened to it and he said, "I love that song. Let's cut it." So we did, and so it's going to be on the new project. I'm really excited about it. It's good memories in that song.
Awesome. Well, let's play it, and we'll come right back.
All right.
Same old sound of squeaking hinges as I open the storm door. Familiar smell of an old house I've smelled 1,000 times before. But new to my senses is this silence I've never known. At this house across from Mom and Dad at 150 Old Mims Road. These four walls have seen and heard a lot in their time. Back to the days they lived their lives so young and in their prime. Papa in his easy chair, Granny cooking on the stove. Now there's nothing left but memories at 150 Old Mims Road. If I had a nickel for all the laughter, joy, and every single tear shed under this roof of contentment on down through the years, I'd buy each broken heart a ticket and tell them right where to go. Back to my childhood days at 150 Old Mims Road. Doesn't seem that long ago, but he's been gone now for years. And with him went her heart and mind, so she moved away from here. When I visit, she's still lost in time, and I play just like it's so. As she talks like things are still the same at 150 Old Mims Road. Well, I guess it's time to get back now. I'll take one last look around. Who knows when I'll be back this way again. Maybe next time I do, another child will have found a place to make sweet memories like I did. 'Cause if I had a nickel for all the laughter, joy, and every single tear shed under this roof of contentment on down through the years, I'd buy each broken heart a ticket and tell them right where to go. Back where my heart remains at 150 Old Mims Road. I'd buy myself a one-way ticket, and you know right where I'd go. Back to my childhood days at 150 Old Mims Road.
You are listening to the Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network. I know we only have a few minutes left. Tomorrow night I have another country. I think country music is winning, y'all. Bob Marshall will be on with me tomorrow night. And we got some bluegrass back in on Thursday with Rick Kent. And we do have a little rock and roll on the end there on Friday night with the Breezeway. They've been on my show before. And I'm booked up all through July, so we're working on August shows. So, yeah, hit us up if you want to come on and talk about your music. Send me an email to intercomradionetwork@gmail.com. And our website is thepaigerobertsshow.com. Well, Joe, tonight I'm talking to country music artist Joe Rucker. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you at out there on your social media?
All right, yeah. You can go to joerucker.com. Now that right now I don't have a regular website, but what happens is it points to my Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
When you put in that URL, joerucker.com, it'll go right to my Facebook page, and you can find out the information on me there. And, send me a like or a friend request.
Mm-hmm.
Be glad to connect with you. And also can be reached at joeruckermusic@yahoo.com by email. And anybody out there want any bookings in the area or whatever, just give me a shout, and we'll be glad to come out and tell you.
Awesome. Yes, and keep us posted on your album, Joe. And yeah, like I said, I'm putting together my playlist now. I've got a bunch of songs. I need to do something with them. So I don't need to let good music go to waste, do I?
No. Play that music.
I know it.
Play that good country music.
Well, I'm telling you, that's probably one of my most sought out is my country music artist. I do have a lot of country music, so it is what it is.
Well, that's great.
It's all good.
I thank you for playing us. We need all the help we can get these days.
Yes, sir. Well, you tell Miss Margie I said hello, and we'll be talking to her soon, maybe.
All righty, I'll do it, Paige. Thanks for having me on.
All right, and I guess I got one more of your songs. Is this yours, Happy Hour Blues?
Yeah, now this is the duet with Jim Glazer, the great Jim Glazer, who just passed away a couple months ago, and so I'm real proud of this tune. There's also another song that Andy Reese produced, and so you're not the first to play this one, but you're probably the second or third.
Awesome.
So it's really new, so it's just been out about a week or so.
Well, I feel really privileged to have debuted some of your songs, Joe. I feel privileged. Yeah. We did some of last night, Andrea Carlson. That was a funny story on how she and I met online. I was trying to find Andreas Carlson, and I found Andrea instead. And so, I always say we don't we don't meet by accident, Joe.
That's right. That's right. That's funny.
And it is, and she was music, and so I'm like, well, I'll send her a friend request, and so that's our story. I thought it was pretty cool. She did too. She wanted me to tell that story last night. I said, okay, I'll tell it. But yeah, I always say we don't meet by accident. But I do want to thank everybody out there who's been tuning in to the shows and sharing our music and listening to our music. Without them, Joe, we wouldn't really get anywhere.
Right. That's very true.
And I know I'm out there all the time preaching that, and so I'm hoping it's sticking. It might be. I don't know. But
yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on.
That's what I always say. But I want to thank you again for coming on tonight, and maybe after you get your next album done, we'll have you back on again.
Well, that sounds good, Paige. I appreciate you playing my stuff, and thanks for having me on.
Awesome. All right, Alan, well, let's go out with Happy Hour Blues. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, same time, same place, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Bye, y'all. Thank you again, Joe.
All right, thank you. Goodbye.
He can't remember when he first admitted the truth. One day he just stopped believing the dreams of his youth. Now he goes down to a bar after work every day. At 2-for-1 prices he drinks till the pain goes away.
She may be young, thinking she'd have a life of her own. Now she just hopes to survive till the kids are all grown. She looks at the clock and the bottle of gin on the shelf. Then pours out a drink and starts happy hour by herself. They've got the happy hour blues.
hating their lives that leave them so little to choose. So they give up and give in to the happy hour blues. As he plays the jukebox, the warmth of the whiskey sets in. Meanwhile at home she sits back in the glow of her gin. When he gets home she won't ask and won't care where he's been. Inside he's dying as she lies there crying again. They've got the happy hour blues. Nothing to live for and nothing to lose. Hating their lives that leave them so little to choose. So they give up and give in to the happy hour blues. So every day they give in to the happy hour blues.
We're playing tunes that make you grin. Our music's better than it's ever been. So think of us when you need a show. We're at WIRN, Intercom Radio.